ET Now exclusive. Government is looking at the feasibility of letting Indian promoters of startups and tech companies to maintain control even after selling stakes to investors like venture capitalists, private equity. This could be done by differential voting rights of similar shares, a similar setup to what one can see at Facebook and Alphabet. Nayantara Rai joins us with that exclusive. Nayantara?
ET Now exclusively learns from sources. The Ministry of Corporate Affairs is very seriously looking at protecting the promoters of startups and technology companies and easing rules for differential voting rights, DVRs, as they're popularly called. In a nutshell, promoters of these tech companies and startups could soon have higher, superior voting rights. It's actually a norm which you see globally, for example, in the NASDAQ, at the New York Stock Exchange, closer home in Singapore, as well as Hong Kong, Hang Seng. In fact, that's why you saw China's Xiaomi list there and not in China, where it's not allowed, mainland China, where it's not allowed. It's also how Mark Zuckerberg gets to control Facebook because of the superior voting rights of the shares he holds, Class B shares. It's also how the Google founders are still very much in control of Google and the parent company Alphabet because of the category of shares that they own. So India very seriously looking at that. In fact, sources telling me that the Ministry of Corporate Affairs has been holding a series of meetings with the likes of Ola, with the likes of Swiggy, as well as other startups. You have seen a trend in the past of investors coming in with deep pockets and edging out promoters. So first up, what could change is the cap, the 26% cap of DVRs. It's likely to go up. How much is the big question? I'm hearing 51% is very much on the table. I should point out here in the US is as high as 90%. Right now, for any company to have differential voting rights of shares, it must have a proven track record of 3 years for distributing profits. That rule could also change. So there's some big changes which are on the anvil for the company's law, and of course good news for all of you promoters of startups.